Summary of top news in Canada by ICI Canada News. The Government of Quebec is taking the necessary measures to allow thousands of beneficiaries of government programs to receive their checks. Check distribution has been underway since November 15, 2024. The Director of Civil Status ensures that certificates and copies of birth, marriage, civil union, and death certificates are delivered to persons who request them. This is the list of checks that will be distributed by the Government of Quebec at distribution sites during the labor dispute at Canada Post. Weather warnings and advisories have currently been issued for Eastern Ontario and Western Quebec due to a significant winter storm that will bring heavy snowfall, extremely low temperatures, and intense wind gusts. Affected areas include Ottawa, Gatineau, Kingston, and parts of the St. Lawrence River Valley. These conditions could cause road hazards, power outages, and visibility issues due to snow and wind. Heavy snowfall. Some areas are expected to accumulate 15 to 30 centimeters of snow in less than 24 hours. Strong winds, gusts of up to 60 to 70 kilometers per hour could generate blizzard conditions, drastically reducing visibility. Low temperatures combined with the wind factor could drop to dangerous levels, increasing the risk of hypothermia. Canada's recent GST, Goods and Services Tax, reduction during the Christmas season, known as GST, HST holiday relief, seeks to stimulate consumer spending by temporarily eliminating the GST on certain products. These include children's clothing and footwear, diapers, selected toys, food and beverages, and Christmas trees, among others. This program will run from December 14, 2024 to February 15, 2025, and is estimated to cost the federal government approximately $1.6 billion in lost tax revenue. While the measure may benefit consumers by reducing their costs during an economically challenging time, many small businesses face significant challenges in implementing it. These difficulties include updating point-of-sale (POS) systems. With only a few weeks' notice, businesses must reprogram their systems to reflect the GST exemption, which is particularly challenging for businesses with limited technology. Ontario Economic Development Minister Vic Fedeli has called on the Bank of Canada to further reduce interest rates, highlighting his concerns about the economic impact these have on businesses and consumers, especially as unemployment in Ontario has risen slightly to 5.8%. Fedeli argues that while inflation is under control and approaching the 2% target, high interest rates continue to be a barrier to investment and economic growth in the province. Waiting lists for cardiac surgeries and other critical procedures in Quebec and Montreal have reached worrying levels, exacerbated by a number of factors. Among the reasons cited are rotating nursing strikes, which have led to the suspension of hundreds of procedures a day, as well as a shortage of medical staff, and the aftermath of the pandemic. Some patients are facing life-threatening delays, which is especially acute for urgent and oncological surgeries. The Quebec government has taken steps such as adopting Bill 15, which allows patients to be referred to other facilities, including private clinics, to ensure care within a reasonable time. However, these solutions are in their early stages, and structural problems in the system, such as the centralization of services in hospitals and the lack of family doctors, continue to limit progress. Bonnie Crombie, leader of the Ontario Liberal Party and former mayor of Mississauga, recently laid out her political vision for the province, distancing herself from Justin Trudeau's approach and positioning herself as an alternative to Doug Ford. Noting that Ontario faces significant challenges in health, education, housing and transportation, Crombie proposes a bold plan that includes creating a more accessible healthcare system, increasing affordable housing and improving public transit infrastructure. Subscribe and share from our YouTube and Facebook platforms as ICI Noticias Canada. Thanks for watching.